women have told men that they're strong enough to open really heavy doors.
What? What the f?
The reality is that they're not.
Bro.
A lot of doors.
You got door B-roll!
Welcome
to the J&O Show.
What we talk about
Things that we would never told them Jay would and now you know.
If you guys are new to our channel, please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you can know when we upload, because you never want to miss an episode. Also, if you're new here and you have ideas for show topics, go ahead and drop them down below in the comment section and write #next show, so that way you can easily filter through and give you more of what you want. All right, so today, guys, we are actually going to be reacting to a video by Playback. Shout out to them. This is entitled "Meet the Most Disgusting Incel." I'm actually kind of low-key. I don't even know if I want to do this video, y'all, because I just can't sometimes with the gotta do it too much.
All right, guys. So I know that there are some guys out there who probably think somewhat similar to this guy. I had to bring up some videos for y'all, because if you have some of these thought processes, you might want to check them. If you're at this channel is for people who want to get married, who want to have positive relationships so that we can have stronger families and stronger communities. You got to start at the family. You got to start at the root in order to fix the issue that we have in our community. I know a couple of videos ago, I put out a fact out there. We as people of color, we have the second highest number of millionaires in the United States of America, and yet in every metric we are the poorest community. That's backwards. And part of the reason, if not the main part of that reason, is because our family has fallen apart. There is no community. So because there is no community, and that oddly enough is the reason why the Jewish people tend to be number one, because they're a community.
They're a very strong and close-knit community.
So if we don't fix our community, we gonna be broke forever, y'all. That's just what it is. Forever. So we're gonna, if you have some of these mindsets, these are gonna be the things that are gonna keep you from getting married if you want to. For those of you who don't want to get married, this is not gonna matter much. But ladies, if you meet a guy with this, don't do it.
Just run.
Run.
If you just trying to smash and dash, I guess you sort of kind of be I mean, you sort of killing your whole ability to pair bond. So if you eventually want to get with somebody, it is going to affect you, even though we're trying to ignore it. But, you know, just something to look for. Let's see what he's saying.
All right, UN women, more like masculine, man-hating women, peace-envying women, women who are nuts. Let's talk about this tweet here, things we must normalize for men. 1, crying. It's already normal for men to cry. Men are capable of crying, but they only do it in abnormal situations. Say there's a tragedy, a death, their home burns down, whatever it is. It's normal for men to cry once in a while. But to say that you want to see them cry all the time, well, that's not actually every
No, they didn't say that, bro.
What's wrong with this guy?
I'm sorry, they didn't say that you should be crying all the time.
You want it to mean that so bad.
Yeah, you want so bad.
Well, listening to what they said so far, I think it's normal for guys to cry. But it is, I think he's low-key right.
What?
The only time that you really see dudes cry is in abnormal situations. Intense emotional stress.
Yeah.
It don't be just regular. They're also not saying that. It doesn't say that. It just says normalize crying. So, but I guess they want men to cry over more stuff. I don't really understand why you would want to normalize men crying over normal stuff.
I have to see more, because I'm a little confused.
It's a little okay.
be normal, because that's kind of just not how things work. It's normal for women to cry and break down at the slightest grievances they have with the world, but it's not normal for men, because men have to stand up and use their superior strength to protect women in society.
It's just the way he's saying it. Like, yeah, we get it. Like, men are stronger on average, but like, bro, superior strength. Like, you trying to like, who are you trying to one up right now? What's wrong with this guy?
He's nasty, dog.
So women have to rely on that strength, and one way they do that is by crying, because they look cute and they look like they need help. They look weak, and so it inspires men to step up and protect them. Sharing the care. I don't even know.
Wait. This sick individual gets inspired when he sees weak, innocent, crying women. That's it.
No, not only innocent, cute crying women.
They gotta be cute.
They're real cute
if
when
they're
they start
ugly,
crying.
that's not really inspirational. Yeah, they got cute.
If that's how you feel empowered. Ooh, she's crying.
She's so cute when she cries.
Oh, I can't wait to be a gentleman to that crying, cute little woman right there. What's wrong with you?
Okay. Oh my gosh. Wow. Okay, it's a little weird. Women tend to cry. Well, the reason that they want to normalize crying with men is because it does trigger an emotional release. And men, let's just not act like we don't need to do something to increase emotional. We need something. I'm not saying we need to cry more, because for survival's sake, that's not the smartest thing for men. We have to look at the world differently, because we're more vulnerable than women are when you think about it, just because men are more likely to be attacked, oddly enough. And it's so weird, and that's more of an American thing. Because I'm pretty sure those stats are different over there in other countries. I'm just throwing it out there. But in America, men are more likely to be attacked. They have higher suicidal rates, higher homelessness rates. So we are more vulnerable in certain ways because we don't deal with emotional issues. We don't find ways of emotional release. Crying would be a way that women deal with emotional release. I don't know if that's necessarily going to go for guys, because you have to, as a protector, you have to look at things a little differently. I don't know if that's really going to work, but at the same time, he's taking it so far left, it's something to laugh at. I don't know.
Don't they always take it too far left?
Yeah. Okay, let's see.
Being inspired from someone crying is crazy.
Yeah, that part.
Sharing the care. I'm pretty sure throughout time, especially patriarchal times more so than now, men cared so much about women that they sacrificed their entire lives to raise a family of 10, 13 people, and provide for their wives. But today, men don't really care enough to hold open the door for women, because women have told men that they're strong enough to open really heavy doors. What the f? The reality is that they're not. A lot of doors.
You got door B-roll! Nah, this door B-roll is crazy. Nah, that's wild. Bro, this adds like an extra touch to the video. It really sells it. Man. Bro, you want to be a victim so bad?
So bad. How do you get sharing the care from there to
Patriarchal.
We care so much that we're holding these heavy doors for you weak women. That's how much we care.
On a real note though, bro, ever since I moved here, I'm not opening doors for nobody. Because don't say thank you in Atlanta. Bro, I'm sick of opening doors, no matter who you are, bro. Toddler, adult, grandparent, bro, nobody thanks me. All you gotta do is appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Bro, that's just common courtesy, bro. We used to do that in Canada all the time. That's why I say that.
I agree.
So I relate with him on this one right here, bro. 100%. This door opening B-roll, it hit home for me.
Doors are too heavy for women to open. A lot of jars are. The reality is that they're not. A lot of doors are too heavy for women to open. A lot of jars are closed too tight for women to open. And men need to care about women to open those jars.
Of course. And sometimes the jar is like too high for women to reach.
So that's his version of showing care.
That's
sharing the care by opening up a jar for you, because that's how much I care so much. Your weak little woman hands can't open up this jar.
Now, I show emotion sometimes. Some would even say I have an emotion right now. Some would say I'm a woman hater. And if that's an emotion, first of all,
I'm not gonna even finish this video, bro. I can't do it. Bro, this is hilarious. What is wrong with this guy?
I don't know, bro.
He gotta be like a sociopath or something.
Oh,
the only thing I'm gonna feel bad is if I find out he actually has a mental deficiency, because there's no way like a healthy adult actually thinks this way. This is crazy.
There's no way this nigga says. Some people call me a woman hater, and some might say that's an emotion. You a sociopath, dog.
I'm not a woman hater, but if I was showing the emotions associated with hate, then that is exactly what I'm doing right now. Is I'm being vulnerable enough to expose myself on the internet and actually share these repulsive emotions with people. But I guess that's not what they really want. The type of emotions they want are soft, more feminine emotions, and I think they do it because they want to feel better about themselves and their...
Okay. I can't.
So I want to.
Go ahead.
The UN women. This is the post that he has up there. He's saying that these are 5 things that we must normalize for men.
Yes.
I feel like he's just going way, way, way off the deep end.
Yep.
I don't think it's that serious, bruh. It's really not. Like Jay said, the main thing is we just want men to be able to have healthy outlets, to be able to outlets blah, 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 to express their emotions, so that they are not suicidal and they don't die early because of stress and heart attacks and things of that nature.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's that he just way left.
He just...
And I just want to throw something on there, right? Because but for us, since we're a relationship based channel, and this I don't know how much, this is just male female relation in general, but we're gonna make it relationship based. And one of the relationship based things I want to put out there: emotions are not masculine or feminine, guys. We all have emotions, so therefore they can't be a masculine or feminine thing. The things that usually classify something as masculine or feminine is something that the other one does not have. Emotions are not masculine or feminine. They're just there. You know, if you love somebody, you love them. It's not a masculine or feminine emotion. Now, if you want to say they're softer, that would make some sense. It's a softer emotion. It's a harder emotion. I get it. That makes sense, right? But there aren't male and female emotions. We experience the same emotions, just in varying degrees. That's it. So that'll be a nice little help to understanding the opposite sex. They experience the same things you do. They do. Yeah, like one of my favorite things, and I'm sorry, I'm gonna admit it, I used to love watching it because it was funny. Bruh. It was funny. It was hilarious. Sometimes it would make me chuckle. You know, I had to laugh a little bit. But when Kevin Samuels would talk to some of these women, I'm sorry. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. I'm gonna keep it 100. If he was in person, especially with a dude, he wouldn't be talking that greasy. I'm sorry. We like to put this out there. Women just can't deal with the way that we talk to them. Like, hey, what are you talking about? I hear some of my favorite YouTubers always saying that. And here's the thing, as a man, if you know talking to a woman that she's going to react emotionally, because you know that biologically she reacts to things emotionally first. Biologically, it goes through that part of the brain first before it goes to logic. And you know this. Why wouldn't you use it to your advantage? Bruh. Why would you expect her? No, you need to think like a man. Does that make any sense to anybody? Logically, we know this. I've seen people on this thing, and I wish I remember Matthew Hussey, I think his name was. I don't know if that's his right name. Hopefully, Andrew, I don't remember. Hopefully, I'll find the name and I'll put it up. He's a YouTuber now. He talks to rooms of a whole bunch of women, dozens, hundreds of women about dating. And when he talks, you can tell that they're tuned in and they're actually understanding and taking in what he's saying. He's talking about how men see things and how women see things. He's really good at it. He takes the fact that he knows that women react emotionally and he uses that to his advantage. That is masculine. That is a man thing. Not talking to them greasy and being like, why don't you just get out of your feelings? Bruh. You knew when you said that you was gonna get feelings. The thing is, Kevin, he understood that, y'all. If you see all of the interviews that he did with women in person compared to when he did his show on Instagram Live, he moved differently. For a reason. He understands how to talk to people. When he talked in person to women, he might have the same points, but he wouldn't act the same. Because he understood that the way that you act determines how people react to you and whether or not they will receive your points or they will just continue to make the show entertaining. There's an aspect to being a YouTuber where I have to decide every minute that I'm on camera, am I going to be entertaining right now or am I going to try to drop facts? It's a fine line that we do, and he did it well. Men, figure this out. Keep this in your mind. Use the fact that you know that that's how women are to your advantage. advantage to get your point across, to communicate so that you guys can be an unbreakable team, because that's what marriage takes.
Yes.
You have to develop the trust. You have to be able to communicate. We know how they are. They know how we are. But we know that there's a gap there, and that's where it's based in.
Right.
So use it to your advantage.
And stop trying to make the other person think the way
They
that
are
you
not
think,
going. First of all,
or
they're not
react
going
the way
to.
that you act.
They're not going to.
It's not gonna work.
They're not going
We're
to.
wired differently for a reason.
Yes, and they actually are wired together differently for a reason. They see things that we don't see.
Exactly.
So you can't just sit up there and dismiss a woman and what she's thinking. Well, no, then you got some crazy women that be doing like. But
Well, that's where it comes
the support
into play.
court woman, like she crazy. So there's some women. Sometimes
Make better choices.
You gotta decipher. Yeah, you gotta be responsible for the type of woman. But once you get a good one,
Yeah.
you get a good one, because the Bible say, he that findeth a wife findeth a good one. Yep. Shout out to Mr. Brown. But once you find a good wife, you have to learn to use the things that you know about each other to your advantage. I pulled that rabbit out of the hat right there, because this brother wasn't giving me nothing to work with for a couples, because he's crazy too. But also, be sure to open really heavy doors. Anything else?
And if you're on the receiving end, say thank you.
Say thank you. There you go.
Okay.
All right, guys. That's going to be it for this video. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. Pass the offer page. Show us some love, and we will show some love back to you
Next week.
next week.
Till then.
Or in 2 days. We'll see you later. All right?
Oh.
Sorry.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I forgot.
Yeah.
Turn on your post notifications.
Yes.
If you guys appreciate the content, go
Yes.
ahead and subscribe. Share it with at least 5 of your friends.
Yes.
Tell them to subscribe
Yes.
so that way we can move up in the algorithm so more people can see our content.
Yes.
As we told you guys, we're here because we're trying to build families, build stronger relationships so we can have stronger communities. Alrighty?
And then we have videos like this. So we'll see what's going to happen. All right, y'all. We coming at y'all 2 or more times a week. We love you. And peace.
Peace.
Longest outro ever.
Press the out button.